We'll be getting started here in just a moment. I am just updating Twitch to get started today. Gabriel, thank you for the follow yesterday. I appreciate that. Let's see here. We are level 7 to 8. This is disgusting. Let's put the plague rat body onto the impaling spike. Actually, no, let's bury him. Bury him here right next to Garusa. It never found cheese. Our plague rat we found in the tomb yesterday, he unfortunately did not survive making it out of all of that. So that is sad. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope the run for you is enjoyable. Hope it's educational in some capacity. Let's put out some pastis. We are struggle bussing. I guess we'll just put that in for now, even though we can't produce anything with it. We really need to get some food. Our brewer's completely out of materials. Go ahead and pay our people. We are going on an adventure today because we will be leaving this area going somewhere else. So that should be an adventure in itself. Let's get the movement speed up. Let's just increase our relationships and keep things moving. Great. We are done with this area, and it's about time. We discover a belt buckle. We get a shift report. Several of our population are being met. Let's make sure we start researching these items. Legendary craftsman. Heck yeah. Alelis wants to talk. That's a hard name to say. Can't sleep at night. All I see when I close my eyes is the beast's bloodthirsty grin. I don't know what the scholars may have learnt from those relics, but nothing justifies bringing that monster down on the residents of Ludern. So we can get +1 relationship, or we can get experience for the whole troop. Typically when this comes up, I want experience for the whole troop, because this will level so many people. You get one of these prompts every time you beat a storyline in the game. So when this comes across, I usually choose the experience, and this is why. If you watch my group over here, when I click this, we get so many levels. We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 levels just off clicking that. Insane. Insane. We now have level 9 people. Our boar is level 10. Awesome. The boar is doing so much damage. Let's get his critical hit chance up. Level up this pony here with Constitution. We get Plane Runner. Carrying capacity and run duration. Absolutely. Our Cutthroat is now level 8. Fantastic. I think we're just going to keep going with Cold-Blooded because that damage from behind is just irresponsibly good. Let's go ahead and grab some movement speed as well. Fantastic. Dobell, level 8. Let's see here. We could go ahead and get Ignoring Guard on this unit. Super strong for tanks in general. Or we could just get Rivalry, increasing damage and reducing damage to my tank. Let's try that. Let's grab move speed on this tank. Taurus is our cheerleader. Move speed on you, bro. We're about to the point where we want to get about 16 to 17 move speed on each person. Ignore guard on our vanguard. Yes. Yes, I think so. Let's grab movement speed on you, bro. Kestrel is our absolutely dominating force on the battlefield. Let's go ahead and grab some more strength on you. This guy pretty much kills anything he comes across in a one-on-one. This is our executioner, finally level 8. We're going to get challenging shout 100%. Let's go ahead and get some additional strength on this unit. And let's put the shield for our tanks back on while we're thinking about it. Yesterday we went into the tomb. And I replaced many of my shields with torches so that we could see. Okay. Aggressive shielding on this unit. Not really good. Maybe instead we give you our counterattack shield. Reduces his defense a little bit, but I think that's okay. Aggressive shielding here. This is Retruda, a sword master. She's currently using a sword that allows us to run through enemies. So let's upgrade to the new sword. We don't currently have any the aggressive slam on this guy. We don't have any oils currently. We need to go find some oils. Or make some. For this unit, we could give them last stand as long as they have any sort of damage. Or we could do hardcore training, which is also super strong. Removing debuffs from the unit. Disarm is also interesting. As a damage dealer, I think we should go last stand here. And let's go ahead and put some additional strength on this unit. Letting it hit for all the damage. Currently, we just finished Ludern. I am kind of done with this region. I'm going to head out towards Grenmere so that we can pick up the next tavern. That way we're not stuck in limbo in that DLC. And after that, I think we will be good to go to Arthas. I'd like to stick around in Grenmere and get some of the patterns and stuff there. I don't really want to do Roust, but we're probably going to have to do it. On our way out, we should probably also look at doing the old crone down here. That didn't sound right. We should probably fight that battle because it is a special unit and they drop a interesting item. So let's go take a look and see what she has to offer. These will be our last battles out of here. These guys are attacking my unit. Let's get in here and fight. We're going to fight the she-wolf. These guys are legionnaires. We'll have bandits that are level 10 as our allies. 8 of them. Damn, that's a lot of units. Initiate combat. These enemies are going to outnumber me quite a bit. Okay. We have 8 allies. So there's 26 of us. Which means we normally have 18 people. Going up against 27. These enemies have hotheads, which are extremely brutal tanks that can attack directly to your HP. So we need to be careful about that. Our ferocious boar is getting pretty thick. 2 Cs. He's got the 326 HP. These enemies are running the leader's opportunism, which we need to kill the leader to get this removed, because every time they hit us, we lose 5% of our maximum health. And some of these enemies can hit over and over and over again, and that can be absolutely devastating to our team. Let's see. Yo, how you doing, buddy? What would you say the difference is from adaptive region locked? So region locked, each region has a set level range. So Tiltrin would be 1 to 4, Arthas and Virtrus would be 5 to 8. Ludern would be like 8 to 10. Stuff like that. And then adaptive, you can go anywhere you want, and the difficulty and the enemies scale to you. So adaptive is a more freedom, sandboxy kind of thing, and region locked is more guided rails. So you're basically limited to which regions you can go to in region locked, because if you try to go into a high level region, the enemies will just decimate you. On adaptive, you can go anywhere and they'll always be your level or above. So on expert adaptive, the enemies are always my level, or they can be 1 level below me to 2 levels above my highest guy. So typically we're running into things that are our same level or up to 2 levels higher, and up to 50% more enemy units than I carry in my crew. So like right now I have 18 people, but we also have 8 allies in this battle. And even if we didn't have the 8 allies, we would still have 27 enemy units. And another thing about expert is many of the fights have reinforcements that they normally wouldn't have in regular difficulty. There's a lot of dudes over here. Kestrel, we want you to kill the boss. I found adaptive to be a lot more fun, because I've done 100% on region locked, I did 100% on adaptive plus DLC, and now I'm doing expert all DLC straight from the beginning, because my second run when I got all the DLC was halfway through. I can't quite get to the boss. That's helpful. I was going to roleplay a trade caravan. Hell yeah. That sounds fun. And the cool thing about this game is you can be traders. You can actually go in and have a focus on trading, which is kind of cool. Most games don't let you do stuff like that. So the options for my executioner have skyrocketed, because now my executioner has the ability to suck all the enemies into him and then blend them up, which is kind of gross. We're putting all of our allies over here to deal with this group of crap. We'll put our units over here. Criminal. I guess we'll leave you over here. Hoodlum. Here. This guy over here. So these guys will chew on our allies. These guys might come over here too. Our team is going to attempt to murder the she-wolf, because if I get her out of the way, they can stop hitting our HP pool. Stand down here. Oh, there's people down here too. I did not see these guys. Move up. Put Taurus up here, I guess. Put the criminal down here. That's a lot of dudes. Maybe we'll slow him down with Roman. Get this Marauder, move him over here. We can help out his buddies. Cool. You come down here and help your friends out. Okay. I think we're done playing Ring Around the Rosie. Let's get to fighting here. Hothead's going first. Dapper's going second. That's fine. What are we doing with our team? Kestrel, I want you to get in to kill the boss. We do have the ability to do that. Go ahead and start the fight off with a nice big shout, giving damage to everybody. Let's go in. Go for the kill. Perfect. Absolutely murdering. Let's back up. Hit this guy. Pass. We'll let our allies tank some damage. We'll use them as meat shields for now. Sapper's going next. We can ignore that. Duelists, we can ignore that. Sapper over here, we cannot ignore. Let's go in with our friend here. So now that he's level 8, this unit is much more dangerous because we need to move his skill order around. There we go. Challenging shout. We bring all the enemies to us. And now absolutely murder some folks. Yeah. Hit these units. Spin to win, baby. Absolutely brutal. And we'll just pass. Trait unlocked. Hemophiliac. That sucks. That's a bad trait. Increases the bleeding damage he takes. Okay. Sapper down here is going. You don't need to worry about that. A bunch of our guys are going next. Emissaries can't be engaged. Let's go in here. Hit all these enemies with a huge AoE. Move here. Knock these enemies back, doing some damage. Back and pass. Keep those enemies in the mud so they can't move. Okay, our allies are fighting these legionnaires. 4 should be going in soon. Could go in for a huge AoE. It's not really worth it right now. Right click here so we can see the preview. Run in here. Going to Ovation. Give everybody move speed and riposte. Give everybody damage. Chop this guy's face off. Great. Move over here. This tank, engage him. Pass. Nice crit. Maybe I go in here and attack the hothead. The ally shoots past his buddy. That's good. Right. Sapper traps those guys. Ludic, let's get in here and let this tank know we mean business. Attack of opportunity. Attack of opportunity. Okay. Let's move in here. Let's give orderly to our team. Move into here. I'm gonna shoot this unit. Reloading. Just kidding. Reload. Shoot that guy in the back. Okay. Great. Let's reposition. Move back. Crossbowmen are so good. Reload. This unit here can run through us. Son of a bitch. Attack of opportunity from our enemy. Nice damage. Go for an attack of opportunity here. This here? Throw a dagger. Big damage. Okay, we don't get the kill. That's too bad. Move out of the way. But he will die once he attacks my captain. Nice kill. Inquisitor. Even with the slow, you still can move pretty far. Get you in over here. Nice crit. Come over here. Let's engage. Nice crit. And we'll pass. Boar goes in. Does the boar get a kill? Yeah, he does. 2 kills. Nice crit, dude. Gross. Who's next? Here. What do I do with you? You can't move. You can kind of move. We need somebody who's going to gain us points. Run up here. Kill this unit. Throw a dagger. Up here. Hit this unit, throw a dagger. Got the kill. Come here, heal this unit. Go for tactical order, but I'm not going to do that. Just going to pass. We're going to have to come down here and help these guys out. Let's just reposition. So we can get down here and help these units. These units over here also are going to need some assistance. We need about 3 or 4 more kills to make them run. Enemy units are drilling our allies. Okay. Come up here. Run through. Explosive oil. Another unit down. Okay. Move in with you. Back. Crit. Pass. Dies to bleed. This unit over here is going to run through us and die to bleed. Or not. Dobell, come on in. Great. Go on down here. Allies are in trouble. Guess we'll run over here with this guy. Ouch. Nice, he's dead. This is our last unit. All right, next round. Head's going first. Gonna kill that poacher. One over here. Galvanized troops. Giving us much needed valor points. Yep. Okay. Nice crit. Do I care about hitting allies here? Not really. See. Wow, that damage. Come up here. Kill. Okay. Can I come over here? No, I can't. I guess I could. Run here. Punch this unit for a bunch of damage. Swap. Hit him like 8 times. Pass. Okay. Enemy retargets. Kestrel, you have a very long run. I'm going in. I'm going to take a hit here, but I think we can get the kills to make them run. Kill this unit. Kill this unit. And that should make them run. Worth it. Absolutely worth it. We get an officer's pylon, which is amazing. This thing hits like 4 times. And if you put unstable oil on it, it hits 5 times. Quite often. We get 2 of these. Insane. Hackert levels to 9. Let's go after... crit chance here. Visitor needs to use to heal. Our raw materials now repair 50 armor. Her terror hits level 9. Pony levels as well. Constitution, run speed, carry capacity. What are you doing? Let's go for the move speed. You need a repair. Okay, great. We killed a battalion. We have a rat nest and the crone to deal with. Rat nest should be pretty fast. Level 9. Level 9 rats. Ferocious boar over here. You over here. You over here. Okay, we need far runners on the bottom. Horus, where you at? Put you down here, bro. Terror. Truda. Okay. We are out of valor points. Start with valor. Kill a rat nest. Got here. Pass. Or goes in, does some damage, kills a rat. It's a Valor point. Hell yeah. Going with you. Rush through these rats. Move out of the way. Pass. Rats are going next. Let's AoE them. Hell yeah. Move up. Keep that and pass. For us, let's give everybody run speed. Damage. Down here. Crush this. Pass. Retruda, come over here. Gross. Down here. Destroy this. Okay. All the rats are dead. Anything to the north? Let's go here. Okay, it's 2. Kestrel. So destroy this one. 300 damage. That is bizarre. Come down here. Up here. This. Reload. Do it again. Pass. Getting your valor points. Kill this. Okay. Can you make it all the way there? You can. Great. All the plagues are destroyed. They're beating on this fat rat. Get you to come in here. Kill this thing. Cheers. Loot all this. Nobody levels. Understandable. Mission complete. Exterminate rat infestation. Here's the crone. Is there anything over here? Looks like there's no secrets over here. See who the crone is.
The guard was already after me long before you were born. If you think you can do better than your predecessors, you're as foolish as they are.
Level 10 wrongdoers. Alrighty. Get these bandits going. 24 of them. We must find the crone so we can remove her influence. There she is. Kestrel, make sure you take out that crone. Ruta here. Ferocious boar up front. Roman over here to slow these guys down. Maybe we'll let these guys run to us. Yeah, we'll let them run to us. We don't need to fight them. They can come to us for their beatdown. Wrongdoer's just gonna run while these guys are out of the fight. Okay. Perfect. Start with your terror to galvanize the enemies. Come over here. Pick this enemy, reducing his defense. Hit him for 100 damage. Wow. Okay. Starting to hit pretty hard. 4 goes in. Does literally no damage. Let's go in with our executioner. Bring everybody together. A nice big hit here. Arrow pixel in which I can hit more than this. Big damage. Look at the poison stacks on our guy. 11 poison stacks on our dude. But when he takes damage, he's going to take 55% of his life in damage. Go for the kill on the scoundrel. Didn't get it. I could stay here, or I could run. I think we're gonna run. Let's run. Pass. Yeah, he took 55% of his life in damage. These wrongdoers have helmets that when you hit them, they poison you. Hoodlum's going next. They can get to us. However, if I come here and do this, you can't get to us no more. I could go here. Get these 3 units. So now they're slowed down. His movement is pretty much gone. If he tries to run to us, he's going to die to the lightning strike. Let's just move on back and pass. As predicted, he will die to the lightning strike. Our archer doesn't do a whole lot of damage. He's using a pretty low damage bow, but the utility from the mudsling and paralyzing oil, which has a 50% chance to reduce their movement speed by half, it cuts their movement by like 4 times. It's ridiculous. They can only move 25% of their distance. Let's move in. Battle cry. Kill the crone. Removing her influence. We should probably capture one of these wrongdoers and get crit damage for our team. Come here. Want this guy for free. Pass. Archer can't reach us. Let's go in with Dobell and attack this poacher. Controlling the fight is a big way to win, especially when you're outnumbered or outleveled or both. Enemy dies to bleed. Poacher's going next. We can ignore that. Potter's going next. He can't reach. Because he's slow. We don't have to worry about anybody that's on the meter for now. Retruda. Can't quite get in. There we go. Both of these units. Not really worth doing this, but we'll do that. Getting riposte, so next time he hits us, we kill him. Probably. You come in, shoot this unit, reload. Over here, shoot this unit, reload. That unit. Fast, getting a valor point. Scoundrel can move. All these guys are slow. Marauder can get to us. Okay. I think we... Over here. Take this unit for free. Do some damage, pass. Still have lots of enemies to shoot through. Run down here. Hit this unit. Elevation, giving them move speed. Battle cry, giving them damage. Pass. You have the move speed to come over here, but you don't have the valor points. You come over here. Throw a dagger. Okay, she's gonna die. Do her attack. You come over here. Kill this unit. Over here. Kill this unit. Get a kill. Or not. Relationship improved. Pass. Let's see. You come over here. Heal. Throw a dagger. Nice kill. Get a valor point. Run up here. Over here, stab this guy in the back. Get a valor point. Come over here. Hit this guy in the back. Backstab. He's dead. Throw a dagger. Move back and pass. Dies to riposte. Or, I'm sorry, poison. We get motivated. 10% increased damage. You can do nothing. Just move you over here. Get ready to take on those archers. Attack of opportunity. Okay. Criminal's going next. He can hit us. Come here. Pick this unit. Get a kill. Here. Attack this guy. Pass. Okay. Attack from behind. Attack of opportunity. Gets the kill. Come here. Punch, punch. Two attacks of opportunity. Nice. Go for the kill. These enemies are not going to get routed anytime soon. Let's go for the double kill. Throw a smoke bomb. Allows us to attack of opportunity. There's one. Did not get a kill there. Move in. Orderly. Throw a dagger. Still didn't kill this guy. Move in. We hit our ally. Whoops. My bad, bro. Move back. Yeah. We'll run over here. Get into position. Pass. One against many over here, but hopefully we can get some people into the fight. Good position. Lightning strike kills that guy. This tank's going next. He can reach us. Okay. Grant can't get in. Kestrel, you can get in. Run over here. Attack this guy. Good kill. Run over here. Throw a spear. Damn near killing that guy for 128 damage. He's gonna die to burning. Get him, boar. Or not. Poacher's going next up there. Come in here. Get these guys. Nice kill. Let him go. Ooh, a lacerating whirlwind sword. Deals 85% strength damage to all units in the area. Damage is increased by 40% for bleeding units. Critical hit also applies bleeding. Interesting. Interesting. Grant is level 8 swordmaster now. Let's just use 32 to all versus 36. And it's a full 360 meter area, right? What is this? 2 meter area. Could try this. It is more damage. Of course, now that you're level 8, we can use a Rime Steel Greatsword, which might be better. Well, let's use this for a little bit. See if we like it. Go last stand on you too. And balls to the wall with crit instead of strength. Try that. There literally is nothing up here. What about in here? Nothing in here either. Okay. Onward to the next zone. Grinmere awaits. We're gonna have to rest for too long. Get away from these bandits before they jump us. The only thing we didn't do in this zone was the Cursed Village of Circe. We may come back and do that later. Next time we're in the area. If I get close to these mosquitoes, I'm going to have to rest. Master Assassin, Exterminator. Great. We're almost done with Power and Glory. We got 4 more points and we're completely done with it. Cook. We have 10 salt. Do rat stew. Let's do flambéed croc swine. We could do stuffed mushrooms. Bear stew. I do want some of that. Does not require salt, which is good. Rat stew. Let's make some rat stew. Delicious. And stuffed mushrooms, of course. And wolf sausage. Go into here. Movement speed in the world. Alchemist creme brulee. Less food on eating. Eat a bunch of rat corpses. That sounds